In the past million years, there's been a lot of change around the world. Something that fluctuates the entire time is also your Rocket League rank. Now, there are many factors why that rank might change. For example, global warming. But also the way of hunting changes. People can be having a good day with hunting, or can be having a very bad day with hunting. Now, what is the difference between those particular days? Today we are going to be looking at a replay from 1450 and then compare that to 200 MMR points later in the 1650. And let's see what massive difference this makes. We can just start right away. This simple human being goes for kickoff and then rotates back, puts himself in an awkward position, but his dribble ability gets him out of this terrible moment. He chases the ball down, he's eager, he's young. He doesn't catch his prey. Samuel almost goes down the other end and gets it into the back of the net. But his efforts don't bear fruits this time of young Samuel. Iferia there on the other hand goes to the other side, bails out his teammate, and actually goes back, panics a little bit here, and thus gives away possession as the tribe needs to come through to actually save him from certain death, from certain doom. Sumo missing the ball there is going to give his team a lot of time on the ball. And what we already noticed right here is that there are a lot of simple mistakes. Sumo hitting the ball here and then Iferia having the panic. A panic that is not yet necessary. That is not yet something that he has to keep in mind. There's a little bit of panic once again, and 1.5 minutes in, there's been a lot of exchanges on the world, on this Rocket League pitch. Has there been a real winner yet, or has this been a useless effort, a useless use of energy in this endless fight? And it seems to be the latter, as a shot almost goes on target, but it is cleared out by Sumo. And everybody, they have the capabilities. Nightlight, a perfect opportunity, but Nightlight decides to pre-jump and put his entire team in a terrible position. Once again, something we notice is the inconsistency, the decision making that doesn't necessarily go for the best play, but it goes for the most beautiful play. As Iferia needs to hurry back, scurry into his own net to make sure that it is well defended. It is always a tribe that as soon as there's a mistake, you are not on the same par as your tribe anymore. You will get publicly mistaken. You will get publicly ransacked, publicly humiliated to try and get those errors out of you. But that is all what practice comes to. We see a big lack of practice in this Rocket League gameplay. Just not the consistency that one is looking for. Nightlight finds himself an open net, but he probably has not had enough experience with those open nets, thus was not able to score it. And it's actually Sivan and not Samuel. Another panic coming through on the side of Flopful. It's a 1-on-1 dribble, a 2-on-1 even for a brief moment, but exotic. A beautiful bird from the outside as Iferia takes it to the skies, but he is a little bit too slow. It's a tragic moment for him being a split second too slow. Might just cost him his next meal. And is going towards the other end. There's no goal thus far on both sides. There's been a big lack of how to actually play this game. As another opportunity arises, and the inexperienced, the younglings, they still need their mother to keep close to teach them how to play this game. And it is very tough. They manage to make wrong mistakes and not get punished for it. They keep on getting away with it, which then leads to the ability to keep on making their mistakes, the ability to make mistakes without really making them, because it's not punishment in this wild and rupturing land is essential. We see a lack thereof here as a passing field, even though the net was open, not perfectly spotting the split seconds that their prey is weak, as it once again goes to the other side. Nightlight catches it in the midfield, and now goes for a seedling play at the final second and manages to mess it up. It is do or die now for these animals, for these tribes, and this is a terrible start, but Nightlight comes from behind and fights them out of this effortlessly. And Nightlight came in massive, but can he do so again? He gets it through, and now the net is open, almost misses it, but we see experience gets you into a perfect position. So now looking back at what we were doing different, 200 MMR points differently, it was the experience that was lacking. It was the inability to make a decision within a split second. And that is what the difference is in 200 MMR. That is not only here, that is everywhere around the world. Go back 400 MMR. That will be the exact same difference as you had 200 MMR above that. The consistency will keep on flowering, will keep on blooming, but for how long will that go on? Rocket League is in an ever-dying state. Its player counts keeps on going down, and we need to be careful. We need to preserve this, and that will be in another video. Make sure to like and subscribe. This is David Hive Attenborough, and we will see you in the next one.